I'm diving deep to find out the real cost of being lazy. Let's see if I can survive a whole week without doing anything productive. Laziness is a concept we're all familiar with, and it's often seen as the ultimate productivity killer. But have we ever stopped to think about what it really means to be lazy? And more importantly, what it's costing us? We all know that person who can't seem to get out of bed before noon, or the friend who's always putting off important tasks until the last minute. Laziness can manifest in many ways, from chronic procrastination to a lack of motivation. Maybe you're guilty of scrolling through social media for hours, or hitting the snooze button one too many times. Whatever the case, laziness is a subtle but insidious force that can creep into our daily lives and hold us back from achieving our goals. Take, for instance, the opportunity cost of laziness. When we choose to spend our time watching movies instead of working on a project, we're giving up the chance to make progress and improve our skills. It's not just about getting things done. It's about growing as individuals and becoming the best version of ourselves. And yet, we often let laziness get the better of us, opting for short-term pleasure over long-term gain. Another way laziness can show up is in our relationships. Think about it. When we're constantly flaking on plans, or failing to follow through on commitments, we're sending a message to others that we're not reliable or trustworthy. It's a hard pill to swallow, but our laziness can damage the very relationships that bring us joy and support. When we let laziness take hold, we're not just stagnating. We're actually moving backwards. We're losing ground, missing out on opportunities, and eroding the trust of those around us. It's a vicious cycle that can be tough to break, but it's essential that we confront it head-on. So what's the real cost of being lazy? It's not just about lost productivity or missed deadlines. It's about the long-term impact on our mental health, our relationships, and our careers. Research has shown that chronic laziness can lead to depression, anxiety, and even decreased cognitive function. It can hold us back from achieving our goals and realizing our full potential. In fact, laziness can be so debilitating that it can even affect our earning potential. Think about it. When we're not motivated to put in the effort, we're not likely to get promoted or receive a raise. And when we're stuck in a cycle of laziness, it can be tough to break free and reach our financial goals. Perhaps the most surprising truth about laziness is that it's not just about being idle. It's also about being stuck in a state of perpetual dissatisfaction. When we're not pushing ourselves to achieve our goals, we're left feeling unfulfilled and restless. It's a vicious cycle that can be tough to escape, but it's essential that we confront it head-on. In conclusion, laziness is not just a harmless habit. It's a serious obstacle that can hold us back from achieving our goals and living a fulfilling life. By recognizing the real cost of laziness, we can begin to make changes and start moving forward. So what's your experience with laziness? Share your stories in the comments below. And if you're struggling with procrastination, be sure to check out my video on tips for overcoming it, link in the description box.